All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Nina Bina's World. Today, I just kind of wanted to do like a little chit chat about a subject that is constantly always on my mind. That is just a talk about how the impact of social media in our lives. As we all know, in this day and age, there's no denying that social media has become a vital part of our lives, and whether we want to adapt or not, this is our future. First, little thing about me, I am very much someone that I look at both sides to every situation. I very rarely feel so strongly that I kind of hate on the opposing side, because I believe that understanding both sides helps you truly understand the world in a better place. I feel like social media has definitely helped us stay more connected than before. Like, if you have long distance family members or friends that are far away, you can keep in contact by staying on social media, checking up what they're doing, giving them a phone call, sending them a text, knowing that, like, you're visibly seeing like what they're putting out in the world and saying that you like it. And I also believe that it's a way to express creativity, obviously, because I use it for content creating and putting out your art and work for more people to see across the interwebs. I also know that it's a great way to learn. Like, everything is at your fingertips now. Like, if you don't know any questions, you can go and search it up on the internet and it will give you many articles about it that you can then digest. Those are definitely like more of the pros I see to social media. And then the cons that have been on my mind lately is, although social media is such like a vital part of our world now, it will never be able to replace human connection. It's like going out and meeting people in real life and getting to know them in real life, or it will never be able to replace like the amount of information that we're able to receive from social media. I don't believe that as a human we can really digest everything, and sometimes that can really cause us to go into thought paralysis. One more point that I really wanted to touch on is, I feel like social media kind of ruins our attention span, and maybe I'm just like an old soul that prefers everything to be taken a little bit slower, to actually enjoy being in the presence of others and seeing it affect other people's lives and my lives generally. I am a little bit more biased, as you can tell. So, for the pros of staying connected with your friends and family, before social media, if you were to move away from your family, I'm sure you would only see them once a year. And the closest you would get were like daily phone calls and maybe writing letters to them. But now you're actually able to FaceTime. You're actually able to, keep like a daily log on your life on a platform for everyone to see. And just help them see what is inside your world, even from miles away. A second part about the creativity, I personally think this is my favorite part about being so connected to others, that even if you don't have anyone like in your general proximity or circle that is interested in the same things you are, someone out there in the world, in the interwebs, are going to feel the same way. So being able to create content, create art, various forms, and just releasing it out there, someone out there is going to be able to relate and is going to see it and is going to happy that you express that part of yourself, because it makes them feel more human for liking the same things that you do. Plus, you can feel supported by people that are not like directly in your life too, because sometimes some people don't have that support, and it's okay, because you can find the support elsewhere now. And that's the amazing part about being able to express your creativity and releasing it to a niche community for all to see. Now we are going to get into the part where I feel a bit more strongly about, but you know what? It's okay. I feel like social media has taken away our need for human connection. I feel like nowadays, like, people are more prone to go on like TikTok or Instagram or Facebook and see what everyone else is doing. And that gives them a false sense of connection that, I'm going out and socializing. I'm seeing what others are doing already. Like, why do I need to go out and step out into the world myself when, it's all at the touch of my fingertips right here? And it feels that false sense of connection for like a little bit, but like long term I feel like it really makes us as a collective more lonely, because nothing beats seeing someone in person, having that physical touch, that human interaction, talking face to face, and just having someone's like spirit and energy around you is a different kind of feeling that can never be replaced by looking through someone's life through a lens. It also distracts us so much that, like, because I'm a server, and when I see people eating dinner with their significant other and they're just constantly on their phone, it makes me just really sad, because this is what our world has come to. Like, I get it. There are like moments in life where there are things interesting on social media. Like, you want to show your partner a meme, you found a really cool TikTok and Vine that you just want to, like, oh, like share with them so you can have that, like little inside joke together. And I get that. But when you are sitting at dinner with your partner and you both are just on your phones instead of like, just joking around, talking to each other, updating each other, just even like people watching and just doing an activity together, makes me sad, because I feel like the disconnect between them. And not to say like there's any blame for couples like that. It's kind of just how our world has adapted to technology, and of course the ever learning process that we are going to have to find balance in. Sometimes in my family too, I've realized that we all just on our phone, TV, tablet, doing our own different things instead of like playing family games, going on hikes or walks together. And I'm sharing my experience, but I know that my family is probably not the only family that does this. I feel like we are replacing valuable moments and memories with this device and technology that sometimes is necessary to put away. But I know that like finding balance between social media and when not to use it is hard, because I myself struggle with it. I'm not gonna lie. I doom scroll sometimes when I'm really stressed because it's easy. Literally, I always have my phone on me. I can just scroll and pretend I am absorbing all this knowledge I am getting on TikTok, when in reality, I would probably remember like 2 seconds of one video, because there's no way and heck that anyone can absorb that much information unless you're, I don't know, some intellectual psychopath, which there are some out there, but for the most part, us normal people cannot digest that much information. And for me personally, the way I find balance in it is I don't use my phone first thing in the morning. The first hour of my day, I like to stay completely present in my life. And that means just doing my whole morning routine and getting in the gym. If I do have like important texts, I will answer it, but I will not get on social media, because I feel like what you do first thing in the morning really sets your tone for the day. Another way I like to have balance last 30 minutes of my day, I also try my best to stay off social media and like maybe read a book or talk to my partner, make a phone call, do anything else but just stay offline. So that also doesn't affect my REM cycle when I sleep. For social media, it's just like really like important to stay conscious of like why you're on there. And if you're on TikTok like scrolling, like that's always like, we're all human, we're gonna do it. And staying in one extremity does not make it any better, because then you're just gonna be tempted to go to the other side. It's always nice to set yourself the time limit. Like there's like screen limits or app limits for certain apps that you definitely should be put in place. And no, do not press that, oh, give me 15 more minutes, because that is a trap. Okay, that is a trap, and you know what you're doing, and you should not be doing that. When you're content creating, I feel like it's really easy to get in the trap of like how many likes you get, how many views you get, who liked my videos, like there, this and that. But it is always so important to remember your why, on why you're doing this. Like, I'm doing and creating content for me, but also putting out to the world for others to enjoy. But also that should not define my whole mood and confidence and how I feel about myself, about if other things thinks negatively about it, because everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but take it with a grain of salt and don't let it consume your life, because at the end of the day, you are doing it for you as a creativity outlet and also to share knowledge with others. So don't let it be your whole entire world. Anyways, I'm just rambling. This is like a little rant. And if you did get to the end, thank you so much for watching. I this topic heavily on my mind, and I want to hear your thoughts and opinion too on about social media, the pros and cons. It's not going away now, so it's time we learn to better adjust to it and take what resonates with you. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all, and I shall see you next time.